So GLP-1 agonists they are sugar neutralizers. Basically, this is like a miracle of modern medicine. And I call it a miracle of modern medicine. It was accidentally found. They're basically sugar neutralizers. However, they have an impact on your fat cells. They're like Botox for your fat cells. So your fat cells are is another organ in your system, and they're forever cells. They almost never die once they are in your system. They do shrink and increase in size based on the food you eat and how much stress you undergo through and all the chemistry that they go through. They either become diseased. If they become diseased and inflamed, they the poop of your fat cells is also known as cholesterol in your bloodstream. So though that is so, if your fat cells are abnormal, the poop that they will release is also abnormal. And your fat cells are most addicted to sugar and processed sugar. And processed sugar is now everywhere in every food item, whether it's bread or whatever, unless you're some organic farmer somewhere and you have, where you're extremely disciplined or something, there is like processed sugar in all your food. So what is ending up happening is that we have like this epidemic in United States, especially this epidemic of obesity, which is a abnormality of just your fat cell. So obesity is just where your fat cell as an organ behaving abnormally. And these are cells that can increase in number. However, it's very hard to decrease them. There are some ways to decrease them, but mostly either it's surgical or it is non-surgical, but you have to do repeated treatments, and they're super expensive for insurance as well as out-of-pocket things. So enter GLP-1 agonists. So all my so I've been a doctor for like almost 3 decades now. So at least 25 years I've been like just working on this thing of obesity, because guess what happens during perimenopause and during menopause and during andropause? Your system is going to start gathering weight. That chemical imbalance for your fat cells just makes them explode around certain areas of your body, and you don't know how to get them out. No matter, like, there are women who are so, like Serena Williams these days, I think, recently even mentioned, who's like this super tennis superstar, who said that, listen, after giving birth to my child, I just couldn't, even with my work routine, I couldn't lose weight. And then she had to go on GLP-1 agonists. So GLP-1, they're basically sugar neutralizers. So all the food there and sugar that you're exposing your system to, it just shields your internal system from getting oxidized by sugar.